Hi you guys, my name is Melissa Hudgens and I'm excited to talk to you today about objections. But first I want to introduce myself just briefly. I've been a coach for over 10 years. My husband and I, Robert Hudgens, we are both founding coaches. What does that mean? Just means when they kicked off the networking side, we were 2 of the 41 people who said, yes, let's check out this opportunity and let's see where it goes. Never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought my life would be what it is today, 10 years ago. I could never have written it, ever. We're blessed beyond measure, not just financially, which is amazing, but also just emotionally. We've seen so many lives transformed over the past 10 years. Ours, our children's, they're such health conscious kids, but it's just been an incredible ride. It truly has. Just blessed. We count our blessings all the time. And what I love about it now, for coaches just starting out, is that you can reach success, the kind of success that we have, so much faster than we did it. With the tools, with the training, with the websites, with the all access, way quicker. Let me just tell you that. Also, let me tell you, I've been doing this job for over 10 years, right? Do you know how many objections I received over the past 10 years? Thousands, honestly. Too many to count. So don't ever let an objection rock your core. There are 4 reasons why you should be excited when someone has an objection to this business or our products. And they brain, one, I'm like, what is it? I actually have some notes and I'm hoping that you're taking notes too. So, and my brain went blank. Anyway, it invites real conversation, right? It's a back and forth kind of thing. They give you an objection and now you're able to talk to them passionately about something that you are excited about. Number 2, it shows interest, right? If they have an objection, they're kind of thinking about joining your team or beginning their fitness. Number 3, it begins the training process. You're thinking, what do you mean? Objections begin training? Well, it means that when this person joins your team, because you're going to answer all their objections, they're going to realize they had objections before they joined your team. So they're able to better handle their prospects' objections as they grow theirs. And number 4, educating someone else about our business is fun. It's enjoyable. So bring on those objections because it's fun to communicate with someone and tell them about how amazing Shakeology is, how amazing it is to be a Beachbody coach. Now here's something I don't want you to do. I do not want you to get defensive or getting into the convincing game. Those never win for objections. Now, there are a few objections that we receive the most, and I'm only going to go over a couple of them because I'm limited on time and I want to keep your attention. So here are some of the top ones. Number 1, I don't have enough money. I think that's our number 1 objection. I don't have enough money. Well, how much money do you think you truly need to start your own health and fitness company? Let them tell it back to you because were they really listening to how much money it takes to invest? It's actually such a little amount, $160. Were they listening to you when you talked about that or they already have you shut off? So kind of find that out. Then I'm like, you know what? I just don't have the money. Well, you told me that you need to raise some money for your son's college fund. He's getting ready to be 13. You need to raise some money for his college fund so he can go to college one day. You told me that and you had said the job you're in now isn't going to get you there. Is that still the case? Yes, it is. How are you going to raise his college fund unless you're going to get a raise or you're going to get a promotion? Is that in the near future? And they'll probably say, I'm not sure. Well, then it sounds like you need this business more than ever. Now, I have asked people, listen, do you have a credit card? You're gonna need a credit card to get healthy and fit in this business anyway. Like whether you have one or you're not quite sure if you wanna put money on it, you're gonna need one. So they'll most likely say, yes, I have a credit card, but I really don't like to put stuff on it. I get it, I don't like it either. But we will get laser focused with your training and get you up and running so that by the time that bill comes around in 30 days, we have your initial investment paid for. That's our goal, that's our focus. And 14, 15 days into it, you don't like it, you get your money back. So break it down to them like that. Another thing I want to make sure that you do is you ask a clarifying question each time somebody has an objection. So for example, when I started off with the money, I don't have enough money. Well, tell me, how much money do you think you need to start this business? Clarify the question back to them. Another major one is, I just don't have the time to do this business, right? Clarify question. How much time do you think you need to build a successful business? I don't know, like 40 hours probably, and I just don't have it. Well, that's not true. So you can see that their objection is, I don't have enough time, but they threw out some massive number. You don't need a huge amount of time to build this business. If you could dedicate 10 hours a week, 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there, maybe an hour or two in the evening, you can build a successful business with this. Do you have that amount of time so that you can help build Brett's college fund? Could you find that? Let them answer that question, okay? So I think what's so important, what I love about this is the clarifying question. How much time do you think it needs? The same way goes for, I don't want to bug my friends. Well, what do you mean by bugging your friends? Why do you think you're going to bug them? Well, because my Facebook page is going to be all about Beachbody now, and it's going to be Shakeology this, and I just see coaches do that, and I don't like that. Well, we don't teach you to do that. We teach you how to post and attract people to your post without being salesy. We don't want anybody to be salesy. We just want you to share your passion. We want you to have a love for people, but we don't want you to be salesy. When you share something that you love, people gravitate towards that. For example, if you owned a pizza store and you came out with this brand new recipe and it was so good, you go to your friends, oh my gosh, you guys, my chef in the restaurant just created this awesome pizza. It's this pesto and chicken and oregano. It's so good. You guys need to come in and try it. Well, you own the store, you ask them to come in, you ask them to purchase the pizza, right? What's the difference between, oh my gosh, you guys, we just got this brand new Shakeology flavor. It's vegan cafe latte. It's so creamy. It tastes just like a Frappuccino at Starbucks. I love it. You really should try it. What's the difference? There's not a difference there. When you're passionate about the products that you're consuming, that you live by, it's an easy way to talk about it. All right, so I think that, again, the clarifying question is what makes a big difference. Now, sometimes there's people who are just no's. One, you're talking to them and they go MIA on you. Or two, you're trying to set up a phone. I love talking to people on the phone because honestly, those back and forth questions happen so much faster. And oftentimes at the end, you can get your question, like you can find out what's truly their objection. What is it? Most of the time, it's that they don't believe in themselves. And you can talk about that. I was so unsure about this when I first started, but I'm gonna be there to help support you. I'm gonna be there to love on you and show you the way. I know you can do it. You have it in you. Usually that's what it is. If you can hop on the phone, that's great. But let's just say you're trying to connect with them and you're not getting them on the phone and they're just like, gone. You know what? It's okay. It's okay to let them go. Because you're filling your funnel so big with so many people, right? 3 to 5 people a day at least. That when you're talking to people and someone says no, you can just move on. Or someone goes MIA on you, you can move on to the next person. You can't let that ruin your day, ruin your week. You're just like, oh, okay. And they may come back to you later. It happens all the time. I have a coach on my team that came back after, not came back, but joined my team after knowing I was a coach for 9 years. I'm not kidding, 9 years. So never give up hope that someone says no at the beginning, they'll come back. So gracefully let that person go. But I do say this, there are times when I'm like, hey, I've been trying to reach you. I get the feeling that you might not be interested, but I want to let you know that when you are, I'm going to be here. I've been here for 10 years. I'm going to be here for 10 more. I've been here for a year. I'm going to be here for a year more, whatever that is for you. And we're always going to be friends. So if now's not the right time, just let me know. And I can follow up with you at a later date, or you can just come find me when you're ready. I hope you have a great day. Simple like that. Let them go gracefully. Don't harbor any unwilled feelings, okay? Just let it go. All right, you guys, I hope that helps you with your objections. I hope you're not scared of them. Remember that it's a fun way to even talk about your business more. Don't get defensive and don't get on the convincing soapbox. All right, hope you're enjoying this training. Talk to you soon. Bye.